All right, guys, welcome to Metabolic Challenge. I'm Coach Clint, and today you are joining me upstairs instead of outside because it's raining and I don't want to get wet. So we're going to do our workout up here. So this proves you don't need a lot of space. It doesn't take me very long to get to either side of my room. So make sure that you have enough safe space. Remember, this is a one-way camera. I cannot see you, so please do the moves as best you can. If something doesn't feel quite right, take a break, watch me one extra time, make sure you're doing things correctly. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to widen out our stance. We're going to go into a lateral squat. So I'm going to go ahead and just go to one side. I'm going to squat down. I'm going to make sure that I have my toe, my knee, and my hip in line. I'm going to press right back up. Now you can alternate if you would like, or you can go all on one side. Okay, I'm just going to go all to one side. I'm going to go 5 to one side. Now, I'm not going super deep, just getting things moving this morning, getting some lubrication into those joints. Things are tight from this weekend. I spent all weekend with my beautiful wife. I was up in the attic of an old house, scooping out old blown-in glass insulation. We're doing that remodel. I had to start tearing insulation out, and she was amazing and downstairs scooping up my mess. It was so much fun. So my joints are a little tight today. My back's a little sore. Short attic space, kind of tall person. I got one more. Good. Now stay in that wide stance. Okay, we're going to go ahead and fold down to the center, stretch those hammies out. Okay, nice big stretch here. Let's glue that left hand to the ground, rotate up towards the sky with that right hand. Good, switch to the other side. We're not holding this long, we're just switching back and forth. Switching back and forth. Let's go 3 to 4 on each side, whatever feels best for you today. And then let's walk those hands back to the center and come up, squeeze those glutes at the top. Good, now I'm gonna turn sideways. Okay, let's do some hand walk. Let's fold forward, hand walk down into a good plank position. From there, I'm gonna widen my feet out just slightly. Let's go shoulder taps. Let's go 5 shoulder taps on each side. Drive those hips up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start bending my knees and walking those hands back into a deep squat. Then I'm going to stand up. Good. Hand walk out. Hand walk out. Now don't do shoulder taps yet. Shoulder taps was last. So now we're going to do a nice slow push-up. One slow push-up all the way down, all the way up. Drive those hips up. Start walking those hands back into that deep squat. Get those heels down when you're in that deep squat. Stand up. Good, you got one more. Hand walk out. Good, hand walk position, nice locked in plank. Let's rotate, plank rotation. Rotate. Other side. To center, and then walk back into that deep squat. And stand. Nice, let's go down to the floor. Little core and glute activation here. So let's go feet on the floor, lift those toes slightly. I'm gonna drive up nice and high so that I'm in this glute bridge position. From here, I'm going to go rotate over the top. So I'm reaching my right hand over my left shoulder. And then I'm going to go to the other side. Good. Rotate and rock up onto that shoulder. Keep in that glute bridge position the entire time. Up and over the top. Let's go 5 each side. Good job. Monday morning. I'm just glad you guys are here. Get things warmed up a little bit. We are doing a B day today. So we've got lower push, upper pull. Good, relax down. Let's go dead bug position. Okay, we're gonna simulate a squat right here. So get into your dead bug position. Keep your knees about shoulder width apart so my feet are not together. I'm about shoulder width apart. My arms go up, okay? Like we're doing a front squat kind of, or a zombie squat. Okay, nice tight core. Both legs, I want you to reach out as far as you can without letting your back round off the ground, and then bring it back. Look, just like doing a squat, but we're bracing through our core. Let's do 5 of those, nice and slow. Good. 3 more. Now, if you can't get all the way out, that's okay. Just get out as far as you can, and then back in. Make sure that you keep that core tight so your back does not create an arch. Bring it back. I got 1 more. And relax. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and roll to our side. Last stretch, we have 90-90 arm bar. So I'm going to move forward a little bit. Tuck up into this 90-90 position. You're going to either go up over the top to the back of the room. You can sweep up and around, or do what I'm doing, which is the arm bar. I like the arm bar best. So I'm going to keep my hips up. I'm going to try to drive my shoulder and my elbow to the back of the room, and then press up. Now, again, you can do whichever one feels best to you. Let's do 5 on each side. Just loosening up that T-spine, stretching our pecs. Just kind of an all-around good stretch to do first thing in the morning. Then we're going to get rocking and rolling with our work today. Now, today is the last, this week is our last week in this program. So we're going to be switching it up next month. Okay, so we will have a new program starting next week. We will finish all the way through Friday with this program. So you guys get 1 extra day of this program technically. So we'll finish on Friday, and then we'll move to the next one. So some more new fun movements, new time schemes, maybe work on some density training stuff. So if you have weights, we're going to be increasing the weight load a little bit. If you don't have weights, that's okay. We're just going to increase some of our intensities. So it's all right. I got 1 more stretch here, and then we're ready to rock. So we'll get up on our feet first. Good. Up to your feet. Neural activation to get things started. Let me move this down. All right. I don't want my computer to fall off the couch. Here we go. Feet planted, nice and solid. Reach up to the sky. First go, drop into a base position. Second go, we're going 2-inch runs. Nice and easy today. Here we go, all the way up. Go, go. Fast feet, come on. Get them going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Got 2 more, all the way up. Go, go. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Hard floor is totally different. Here we go, all the way up. Go, go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Grab a quick drink if you need it. Coach is probably gonna have to pop his sweatshirt off. It's hot up here. Not 60 degrees like it is outside right now. Woo. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning, kicking things off right. Hopefully you had a great weekend. It's always hard when we leave a weekend for a workout, right? But better than starting in a meeting. All right, so our first movements today. We have overhead squat. So either with or without weight. If you're using weight, make sure it's a weight that you can lock out, get your shoulders put into position, and maintain your squats. Now remember, everything is 30 on, 30 off for this first round. Okay, arms up, locked in, squat down, come up, okay? Now, if your arms get tired with weight and you're hard to hold them here anymore, I'm fine with you doing a squat in that rack position overhead, okay? Or any variation of that. You could squat with your arms up, bring them down to stand up, okay? As long as you're getting in good reps, okay? Body weight, arms are up the entire time, lock them in, okay? Then we're going renegade row. Now, if you have weight, you're holding your weights. Now I have mine, so I'll be alternating between. But you're getting into a good plank position. My weights are where my hands are, and I row just like so. Okay, 30 seconds each side, alternating. Okay, and what we're doing, if your body weight, you are just gonna lock in. You're gonna tear up the floor, put it back down. Tear up the floor, put it back down. You do not need weights for this. Just squeeze your body like you're using weights. Okay, next one. We're doing our hollow body hold variation. Now I'm putting this towel down because I don't have my mat. It got rained on. So we're gonna go hollow body hold position. So making yourself a rocking chair, locking in your core. You're gonna sit up, round one. We're just holding in a hollow body hold position. Okay, feet and back off the ground for 30 seconds. Round two, I'll give you a variation if you want to, or you can stick with the regular single, okay? So it's up to you. Let's get ourselves ready. Grab one last quick drink of water. Manoj, you got a playlist for everybody today? He'll pop it in the chat, so keep an eye on the chat. I know he probably has one again today. All right, 10 seconds. We're getting started with overhead squats. So get yourself ready. I'm going to start round one without weights, but it's up to you how you want to do it, okay? Get yourself ready and go. Keep that good squat position. Try to keep your chest up. You should never lose this Exos logo on my chest. Okay, now notice I'm a little wider and my toes are turned out just slightly. I'm not perfectly forward. That's just clearing a little space for my hips. Again, if you missed the story, I was up in an attic and I'm old. Okay, I'm old. DIY is no joke. And rest. Now, I used to be a contractor in a former life, so I'm used to it, but it's been a while. I've had an office job for a while. So, you know, it's not quite the same. Then we watch all these DIY shows and they're like, don't do it yourself. I'm like, does that apply to everybody? Maybe it should. Maybe I should just hire somebody. Definitely be easier. We got 5 seconds. Renegade rows, good plank position. Lock in and go. Rowing up on each side. There you go. Find that rhythm. Keep your hips nice and locked in. Nice tight core. It's raining again. I can hear it out there. So I'm glad I didn't go out and brave the elements. Rest, because that would have been a mistake. Watch this. Now, because I'm inside, I can set this here. Now you guys can see that I'm not lying. Okay, we got the timer here. When it goes green, you're good to go. Okay, especially on this hollow body hold, which is our next one. You guys always get mad at me. Okay, here goes. 3, 2, 1, hold. Lock in. Find that balance. There you go. Now I know you can see the screen because I can see it on my computer. So if I can see it, I know you can see it. Lock in, halfway, Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. All right, round 1 in the books. Grab some water on your rest. It's kind of nice having a table, though. All right, 10 seconds. Now I got my weights. Again, up to you, how you want to do it. Got to make sure I don't poke a hole in the ceiling. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, make sure you keep that chest up. Should never lose that logo. And if you feel that pinch in your shoulders, just make sure you don't drop those arms in front of you. Try to stay as vertical as possible. Keep that core braced. Rest. Good. Renegade rows. Row, row, row your boat, because winter is here. Again, I've been catching up on Game of Thrones. Yes, I know I never watched the entire thing. Actually, I never even started it until about 4 months ago, something like that. So every time I say winter is coming, it's funny because now I know that they said that a bunch. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if you're using weights for this, make sure you're not rocking your body to pull that weight up. Your core and your body should not change. You should be nice and locked in. The only thing moving is your arms. And rest. Good job. Way to start a morning. Okay, your variation this round. Hollow body in and out. Both legs come in and out as you're holding in that hollow body position. Okay, what that looks like. Hollow body position, in and out. Okay, if you get tired, hold in that open position, or you can stay level 1. 3, 2, 1, go. So you don't have to do it fast. You can do it controlled. You can pretend like you're rowing. In and out, in and out, just like that. Okay, or you can just hold your hands there. That's fine. Good. Keep it up. Rest. Again, grab a water if you need it, or coffee. I didn't have time to get coffee. I was too busy getting things ready. You guys are quiet this morning in the chat. Everybody's tired. Long weekend. Not really a long weekend. Here we go. 3 seconds. No, 7 seconds. Now 2, 1, go. I can't count in the morning. That's why I like to do time sets in the morning. Because if I had to count, you guys would get mad at me. Bill would be yelling at me constantly. He always has to remind me how many sets we've done anyway. So he'd have to remind me of reps, sets, to breathe. All right, keep it up, guys. Keep it up. And rest. Good. Now, I noticed a lot harder to breathe up here than it is downstairs. I don't know why. Altitude. That's why. I'm at 10 feet instead of whatever Sandpoint's at. 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. I mean, Brielle, my wife, did get up this morning and it was a little chilly in our room up here in the apartment. So she turned the heater on for her and the boys, not knowing that I was going to be working out up here. So we had the heater. That's what that blowing noise was when you guys first started the workout was the heater blowing. And it's a big propane. This is the big propane gas heater right here, right where I'm working out. Rest. So it was blowing right where I'm at. So it's nice and toasty up here. So that could be adding to my lack of oxygen too. It's all good. It's like a sauna, just getting a little extra sweat in. Reminds me of wrestling season. All right, variation. We're going crossovers with our feet. 3, 2, 1, go. Now remember, you do not have to change it up. You can stay the same. I hate crossovers. I feel they're actually the hardest one for me. My hips get tired. There you go. Find that rhythm. And rest. Good job. I'm gonna grab one last quick drink. We got one more round in this set of workout. Then we're gonna go into our next one, our next block. Here we go. Get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Now again, if your arms get tired of holding up, if your weight's heavy or gets heavy, go into that rack position. Finish your squats out. Get in as many overhead as you can. Good. Finish it strong. Rest. Whew. I'm gonna have to mop the floor after this. Okay. Nice deep breath. Get that heart rate down a little bit. Now, those of you that are tracking your heart rate, remember you can always put it into the chat. Here we go, Renegade Rows. I'd love to see it. And go. Helps me to make sure we're getting enough rest. And now I know it's a different sample population because not all of you are going to do it. And not one person has the same heart rate. But it does help me see heart rate recovery, stuff like that. So if you want to share that information, you can email it to me, message it. You can send it in the chat during the workout to the coach. Rest. So if you guys want a little more specific workout, it's a good way to do it because then I can see it. All right, this last one. We're going to go flutter kicks, also known as seal kicks. That's what I like to call them because you see the Navy SEALs doing it on their recruiting video. Okay, so we're just starting a hollow body position and we're keeping those feet moving. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. In a former life, when I was in high school, I actually took the ASVAB, scored well, was heading to either the Navy or the Army. I was asked to go special ops or forces for the Army because my brother-in-law's there and he pulled some strings, wanted me there. And then I met Brielle. So fun fact, my wife, Rest, kept me from going into the military in a good way, not in a bad way. It was something I wanted to do for a long time, or forever pretty much. But then found her and the rest was history. Now I do this and I have that same brotherhood with you guys. So that's why I love having you guys coming to classes. It really does motivate me every day. All right. Okay. We are going to do today lateral lunges. Now, your choice if you want to hold weight or not. We're going in that lateral lunge position. That's why we warmed up lateral squats. Now, this is a variation from last week, Last week we did split squat jumps. This week we're doing lateral lunges. You're gonna go all to one side each round. So each round you only do one side. So I'm gonna lateral lunge out, come back. Now if I'm holding the weight, I can go here with the weight, or I can keep it here at rack. Okay, and we're just gonna get in as many lateral lunges as possible. Then we're going bent T's, bent T's. So I'm gonna get into that good bent over position, come up, squeeze those shoulder blades, like so. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Now, if you have a mini band or a band, or if you have really light weights, and I'm talking like 2.5 to 5 pounds, you can do those T's with weight or with bands, but make sure it's not heavy resistance, just nice and easy. And then we're gonna go on to the ground. We have toe touches as our core for this one. So feet go up, I touch behind my head, reach the outside of my foot. Okay, I'm going across my body for 30 seconds or 20 seconds. Everything's 20 on, 20 off this round. 20 on, 20 off. Okay, so get yourself ready. Grab one last quick drink of water. If you have anything fun to send into the chat, now's the time. I'm going to come up here real quick, see how we're doing with peoples. Say hi to everybody. All right, we got Monica, Manoj, Kamud, Javon, Bill, and Angel. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. We are sweating. Me too. Me too. I'm sweating too, if you can't tell. All right, 20 on, 20 off. Get yourself ready. We got about 10 seconds once I type this 20-20 in, starting with lateral lunges, one side at a time. Here we go. Get yourself ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm going without weight round one. I like to alternate body weight and weights just because it's metabolic, and I like to give myself a rest. I got 7 a.m. class, and then I got other classes, so I got to keep myself somewhat fresh. You guys don't want a coach that's too big. Rest. Whew. All right. Going into our bent T's. Bent over T's in 10 seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Get in that good bent over row position. Thumbs up if you're not using weights. This is a perfect spot to use like your water bottles, little soup cans, whatever you got that's not super heavy. Rest. I don't like bending over like that in front of you guys. I was looking at the camera over here, and it looks like I have a bald spot, but it's not. It's just the spotlights. I promise. I have lots of hair. It's just a bald spot. All right, cross toe touches in 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure you touch behind your head each time. Keep breathing. Keep those legs up as high as you can. If they start bending a little, that's okay. Just don't touch them to the ground. 5 seconds. Rest. All right, lateral lunges the other direction. Now, again, if you want, you can use weight. If you want, you can grab water. No squeaky voice, coach. Although I know some of you would think that's funny. All right, go in the other direction. 3, 2, 1, and go. Not naming any names, Manoj and Bill. I think you would find that funny if I had squeaky voice. Manoj made fun of me when I was sick one time. Well, not because I was sick, because of my voice. That was a long time ago. And rest. When you try not to coach a 10 o'clock class that's a high octane class, you're trying not to yell at people because you don't have a voice. And then when you do, nothing comes out except for squeaky noises. It's always fun. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. And when you have a bunch of characters in there that aren't afraid to make fun of you. I mean, I guess when you're torturing people for a living, it's just fair if they get to torture you with something a little bit, right? So remember that this season. Rest. The more you guys take my class, the more comfortable you get throwing stuff into the chat. Please do so. I love it. I think it's awesome. I can read it, especially when I'm inside because my computer can be closer. But I love it because you guys can give me crap all you want. All right, toe touches and go. That better not be a YouTube video of me squeaking or something. What, are you recording me now? That's when you say, you told me I could. Good. Keep it up, guys. Finish it strong. Rest. Lateral lunge the other direction. Now, if you're using weights like I am, this is my weight one. Today's playlist, Latin music. Ooh, nice and upbeat Monday morning. 3, 2, 1, and go. See, just like that. I love you guys blowing up the chat. Rest. Now, another problem with this morning, normally I have a snack before workout. Because I transitioned, I didn't have time this morning. So I got that going too. I can definitely feel that too. All right, tees. Good bent tees here. Block 2. It's funny, it's shorter, but some of those movements seem really long. Rest. And then others that I wish were longer seem super short. So the bent tees seem super short. The lunges seem long, and these cross toe touches seem like it takes the entire class. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. Finish up these last couple of seconds. You got one more round after this of everything. Rest. And then we're going into our final block and stretch for the day. 10 seconds, everyone, 10 seconds. It is the same Exo shirt every day, Bill. Every day is game day and every day is Exo shirt day. There we go. Go in the other direction. Our shirts used to say that on some of them, and I think I have one that actually says that, maybe, for my internship. Every day is game day. We have the one that says better every day, which is also not true if you don't wash your shirt and you work out all the time. I have rest. I have about 100 of these shirts. Some of them are getting pretty ratty because they came from my internship that was 4 years ago. 3, 2, 1, and go. 4 years ago, college student driving down to LA with his wife and his 2.5-year-old to go to an internship that he didn't know what was going to happen. And the rest is history because I'm here working with that company ever since. Never looked back. All right, get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, I have to thank Brielle for that. And some of you have probably heard this story, but I was actually heading into PT, so physical therapy. I was an athletic trainer for a long time, student athletic trainer. While I was in college, rest. I was going to go on to that corrective side. That's why I love corrective exercise. I was going that way, then got talked into maybe doing nursing. So I did all my nursing prereqs, and I had an internship class that they asked me to find 3 internships. I didn't want to because I had one lined up. Brielle, my wife, found the internship with Exos, and the rest is history. We tried it because it was something new. We had to go to LA for it, which was crazy and scary and all those things because we've never left Sandpoint. And it was the best internship I could have ever asked for. It was amazing. And that's why my love of this has stemmed. So it's awesome. All right. So for this next round, 20 on, 20 off again, 2 movements. Okay. Now you guys are going to be mad because the 2 movements, one is burpees and one is plank rotations. Now I love plank rotations. I don't love burpees. So burpees today, with or without push-up, your choice. Remember, you got to get a nice little pop down to the floor, out. If you want to do your push-up, that's where you do it, and then jump back up. Okay. Plank rotations, we did those at the beginning. Plank, rotate, rotate. We're going 20 on, 20 off. We got 4 rounds. 4 times 2 is, got a couple engineers in here. I know you guys know that one. All right, get yourself ready. 10 seconds. Burpees first. Burpees first. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully I don't go through the floor. This apartment's shaking. I weigh too much. Rest. I would never have done those while I was living in Hillsborough the first time because we were in that apartment. Somebody would have shot me. Our second house, we would have been okay. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Plank rotations. There we go. Find that good rhythm. Rest. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Going into burpees round 2. Now, if you have to leave right after this, go ahead. We will stick around and stretch for a minute or 2. Okay, but that's up to you. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'll be here stretching. I'll leave the camera on for the few minutes. But again, I just want to thank you guys for being here this morning. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to get your workout in. And thanks for taking the time for yourself. Pushing me, rest, pushing me to be here and do it also. You guys are keeping me healthy, so thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so thank you. I look forward to seeing you guys Wednesday. Please bring a friend if you have friends that you want to join this class. 3, 2, 1, go. I'd love to see, quote unquote, see some new faces. If we keep growing this class, we'll keep it forever, which is awesome. Rest. Because I like getting up and working out in the morning. Again, it's good for me. You guys are keeping me young. All right, round 3 coming up. 2, 1, go. Now, some of you out there, you're counting your burpees. I know you're getting more than I am. Cindy's probably at like 10 already. Minogue is probably at 10 already. Rest. I get about 6, maybe 7. Burpees have never been something I'm good at. I can do them, not good at them. Something like kettlebell swings or ball slams I like better. And go. or the ropes. Anybody remember battle ropes? Oh my gosh, I miss those things. I did a body weight battle rope thing the other day in my 4 o'clock rest. We just did arms. We did the arms like we were doing battle ropes for, I think it was 20 seconds. I actually got sore. It was awesome. All right, guys, last set of burpees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Finish it out strong. Don't leave anything but drops of sweat on the floor. Let's go. This is it, except for plank rotations and some stretching. Rest. Last set of plank rotations coming up. I'm hot and sweaty. 2, 1, and go. Now you can take your time with this last one since it is the last one. Take your time. Nice rotations. And rest. Good job, everyone. Nice work today. All right, if you can, stick around and get the stretches in. We're gonna start right down here on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna take my right knee down, quad hip flexor position. Squeeze this down glute, so on the opposite side. Squeeze my down glute, drive forward. Get that good stretch in my quad. Relax back, step that leg out a little further, drive forward. And relax back. Now I do have to say, one more time, I have seen a change in the 3 weeks that I've been doing this, or 3.5, whatever it's been. Switch sides. It all changed when I was doing Haley's class, or I was teaching Haley's class. Before that, I was just doing that recovery class and a couple other body weight strength ones. Took over Haley's, started doing this one, seen a change. Now that's been like 2 months. I haven't changed much drastically as far as diet or anything like that. Still trying to eat healthy, but it just shows that adding even an hour of workout really pays off. So you guys making time is awesome. You guys making the time for yourselves to get healthy. Let's go up to the feet. Really is amazing. Good for you. Okay. Priority 1, your health. So big step forward. Let's go into that Strider stretch. World's greatest. Big stretch here. Rotate up towards the sky. We're just going to stay on this side. Make sure you're driving that back heel into the ground, or as best you can. Elbow to instep. Rotate up. We're going to do 3 rotations on this side of stretch. So a nice long hold. Inside. Reach up. Good. Back up. Now, if you want to talk with one of our dietitians, Tess and Diane, well, we have more than that now available too, since we're virtual. Switch sides. But if you guys want to talk to a dietitian with kids in school now, you know, diets can go out the window. So, you know, if you want to talk to them, get on track for winter, that'd be great. Okay, talk to them. If you want to talk goals, anything like that for the rest of the year, or want to know what's coming up, you can always schedule a one-on-one with me. Just let me know. You can reach me at clintx.carlson@intel, last rotation here, anytime. So you can hit me on Teams or email. I'd love to hear from you, especially if you want to do a one-on-one. Let's just widen our feet just a little wider than shoulder width. Down to the floor, sweep those toes off. Come up with one nice deep breath all the way up and out. Again, thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Nice work. I look forward to seeing you Wednesday. Please bring a friend if you have one. You can share that calendar hit with anybody you want. Okay, even if they don't come, You're taking the priority to save them, right? you're spreading your coach's love for other people. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bill, Cindy, have your coffee and enjoy your breakfast. Everybody else, same. Look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye. You guys are awesome.